So this is a comp, eh? Talk about a good find.
Isn't it? Imagine all the dirty work we can make the demons do for us. It's hilarious.
Listen up, guys. Find us some more of these things. Check out those evacuation sites and grab as many as you can.
Whoa, they're total gangsters. How did they get a hold of a comp?
It's so obvious they're up to no good with those comps.
Damn. I knew there'd be people who'd take advantage of the comps, but they're the worst.
What should we do? They look pretty scary. Maybe we should leave them alone?
What? Are you serious? We're gonna fight them?
Huh? What are you looking at, punks? Oh, you got comps. Hey, mind if we take a look at them?
Don't worry. We'll give them right back, alright?
What are we gonna do?
He said to take him on, and that's the right idea. I'm getting pissed off here.
Hey kids, be good and leave your comps here. You don't want to get hurt, do you?
Yeah, right. What do you want them for anyway?
You've got guts for a kid your age, but you better give up while I'm being nice.
I'd never hand over my comp to guys like you.
I am gonna bury you alive.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take that comp away from you.
Hey, kid! If you know it's good for you, you give me that comp right now!
What are you looking at, kid? I'm gonna kill you.
Ha, that's not gonna happen. Just hand over those comps.
You haven't seen the last of me!
All right, here, take it. You. I'll remember your face.
They're too strong! Ouch! This is dumb! I don't need this piece of crap!
That was scary. I couldn't have done it without my comp.
Me either. I'm just glad there weren't very many of them. Man, things are getting pretty bad, huh? What would happen if people started using comps for the wrong reasons?
You're right. If someone found power like this, they'd be tempted to use it for evil.
We'll see more and more people abuse the comps. Damn it!
If comps are used for crime, the police will be helpless.
I doubt the police would go that far, but yeah, I don't like where things are headed. Problem is, we don't know where the comps are coming from.
We got ours from Naoya, but I wonder if someone else is passing them out. Why are they doing it?
Destroy the world, huh? But what's their plan after it's destroyed then?
I guess there's no way of knowing.
What's wrong, Miss Mari?
Oh, hello everyone. Actually, there's something that I've been worried about. This is the second day of the lockdown and the blackout. All the hospitals and clinics must be having a hard time right now.
Wow, you're a really dedicated nurse.
Even in times like this, I keep thinking about people who can't help themselves. Even if we can't leave, can't they do something about the electricity? Large hospitals have their own power generators, but it won't last them for days and days. It's dangerous from a sanitary perspective too. They can't use sterilization lamps.
I didn't even think about that.
The water supply seems to be fine, so make sure you wash your hands and gargle. Oh, believe me, it helps. Now is the worst time you can get sick or hurt.
Got it. You be careful too, Miss Mari.
Hey, can I borrow you 3 kids for a second? I'm going around investigating this Tokyo lockdown so I can write an article about it. Oh, I'm just calling it the Tokyo lockdown for lack of a better term. Anyway, I wanted to ask you some questions if it's all right with you. Thanks. Everyone is so busy with themselves, no one's willing to be interviewed.
I'm not surprised. Even if they're interviewed, it can't be broadcast with no power.
That's not the point. This lockdown is an act of insanity that robs us of our rights. And I also have a secret plan to get outside the cordon.
You have a plan? Are you serious?
Only if you'll answer my questions. Let's start with the basic stuff. Where did you sleep yesterday? That is, what kind of place did you spend the night in? I see. Did anything trouble you while you were there? I had a feeling you'd say that. Of course you want to go home. Well then, here's the last question. How long do you think this lockdown will last? I see. That's only natural. I mean, like, duh, Shoji, right? Thanks. Your responses will help me in my article. I don't know exactly how many people are trapped, but it's in the hundreds of thousands. Even then, the government has taken almost no action in response to this situation. This is completely absurd. Japan is supposed to be a land of democracy. Once this lockdown is lifted, I'm going to investigate what happened and tell the world.
Good luck. We'll be cheering for you. In any case, what's this secret plan of yours to get out? Do you really have one?
Yes. Have you heard this? Apparently, the city highway connects to the subway.
Really? But the highway's elevated, right? How can it connect to the subway?
A part of it runs underground by the state guest house. It's called the Akasaka Tunnel. I hear there's a byrode which normal vehicles aren't allowed in that connects to a subway. I'm going to keep up with my report. If you find some way out of here, let me know. I'm not certain yet, but I've heard a rumor that it's to keep monsters from escaping. I don't know about that, though. I think it might just be a groundless rumor.
In any case, I'm surprised that nobody started to panic yet.
It's because people were given reasonable explanations, even if they were lies. Poison gas seeped out, so everyone has to stay away. An underground explosion cut the power lines. Everyone must stay calm until everything has been deemed safe. Stuff we see in disaster films rarely happens. In some cases, you may end up being too late.
Huh? Too late?
First of all, have you ever thought about why people begin to panic? Indeed, they immediately assume the worst case. Why then do you think that people panic when they imagine the worst? I'm surprised you know that. You're right. Panic occurs when people lack information and imagine the worst case scenario. Thus, panic can be controlled by giving people information, even if it is incorrect. This current method of panic control has to be carried out according to a careful plan. Yesterday's announcement about poisonous gas said that the gas's source was unknown. Today, they've updated their reports to say that the gas is flammable. These updates are important. They make people think there's progress in the situation and not consider the worst case. Sensible people may doubt the updates, but a communication freeze keeps them in check. So everybody waits for rescue. By the time the truth comes to light, it'll be too late. Yes, people who have no way to protect themselves will surely panic then. Maybe as early as tomorrow. 2 days at most. That's when I expect it to hit the fan. When that happens, it'll be pure chaos in the streets.
What? Seriously?
Can that be right? Sometime after tomorrow, people will start rioting?
The people will finally break under everything they've endured. Society will crumble, and it'll turn to violence. That's what's going to happen if this lockdown continues. I honestly hope that won't be the case, though. Well, let's be sure to meet again, okay?
Damn, a riot as early as tomorrow? If that happens, we'll have to protect ourselves from demons and from other people too.
Yeah, you're right.
Still, considering that Shoji said the Tokyo lockdown was so monsters couldn't escape.
That would make sense. I agree with you.
If that's the case, there's no chance of this lockdown ending if we sit around. We should go see if Shoji was right about that tunnel from the highway then, right? If all goes well, we might be able to escape from this blockade, you know?
You're right. If there is the slightest chance of success, we have to try it. It might be my imagination, but it seems that there are more people in Shiba Park now.
The lockdown started yesterday, and I doubt anyone thought it would last more than a day. And because everyone's unsure, they unconsciously gather where they know lots of people are.
Right.
I really hope that we can get outside the Yamanote circle soon. Being alone sucks, but it's actually more dangerous grouped up like this.
Huh? What do you mean?
Think about it. If a demon showed up, what would happen with all these people here?
What can we do?
Maybe deal with the demons we find so they won't show up here. And also find a way out so everyone can get out of here quickly. That's all I've got.
I want to hurry up and find a way out. Our numbers are going to be 0 again tomorrow. Today's the only day we can spare, so let's look for a way out, no matter...